Oh, oh boy, I've got a fucking great one for you guys. How's it going, everyone out there? Fantastic to see you. So, just, oh, I'm excited. All right, let me get into the thing. Hold on. All right. First up, HasanParker was banned, baby! Holy shit! They never do that. What did he... I gotta see what he did. They never fucking banned this son of a bitch. Of all the times, whether it's legit, whether it's legitimate death threats or fucking what, he's never banned. W Stutter, thank you, buddy. Bro literally never gets fucking banned. He could kill someone on stream and he would not get banned. I mean, apparently not. But, yeah, that's a thing that happened literally right as I went live. Right as I went live, this man got fucking banned. I gotta see what he did. So let's take a little looky-poo. Take a little look here in the ban section. I'm very curious what he did. Yeah, it seems the entire universe is set on what I'm doing. Banned for going off on... Okay, so he turned something into fucking some dumb shit about Israel again. Okay, what's new? Call them... Okay, so you can't say that apparently. Really? Yo, leave it to fucking HasanParker to make a fucking ice shooting about fucking Israel. Leave it to him. It would always be that fucking guy. The E-Wizard, yeah! Hashtag free Kaya, baby! Nah, for real though. So, two senior now. I gotta read this real quick. Okay, so don't read that bit. So he said, two senior national security officials tell me there are more than a dozen secret watch lists that Homeland Security is using to track protesters. Okay. Like, this is another big suck his dick to all the fucking Israel dick riders out there. Oh. Your shit was amazing, word. You rabid ultra-Zionist TOS violation. So that's what got him banned. Really? That's what got him banned. Anyway, that's a thing that happened. Next on the docket, I'm going to be very wave tops here because I'm like an hour fucking late. So we're going to be over the fucking wave tops here. Apparently this fucking dipshit is still out and about in the fucking wild. Dr. Diddle's kids. Yeah, Hitler dead. That every time Hasan gets banned, the 3 times that it's happened previously, this one apparently is a 7-day ban though, which is like, wow. We're doing that. Okay. This is Roman. Word. Yeah, this guy is doing things and stuff. So here's what happened. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit because I'm sure that might be a little overbearing. Dr. Diddle's kids is crazy. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong there, dear viewer. So he says, last week we took the Lambo to Los Angeles to check out High Guard. Now, out of curiosity, isn't that like a trash fucking game? It's a AAA game, so I don't have high expectations for it. Online only no way. Play an online only game offline to make it tolerable, so it's terrible. Fine, we don't have internet. Okay, I think I missed the joke here. I think I just got goofed on. Pretty sure I just got goofed on. Love even PC Gamer couldn't push it past. This thing's like dying immediately, right? Hold on, what's the Steam charts? High Garden. Whatever. It just released, right? It just released and it peaked at 12,000 players. Oh my fucking god. Having a wife and kid and doing what Disrespect did is, what? Oh, it's fucked low-key? Not even low-key, it's high-key. Now, I'm not saying any man's gonna be perfect, but I am saying that it's, not exactly something to idolize. I say unironically, as during that time frame, I can't say I idolized him, but I definitely appreciated his content in that timeline. But I also wasn't in touch with a lot of things that were going on either. But either way, 12,725 peak viewers on opening day. That's dog shit. Anyway, the Shades clip is iconic. I'd say so. Monday, January 26th, 10 p.m., Another Dimension. So, we got his fucking video game controller. Is he? That's gotta be a sponsorship thing. Is he sponsored by, what is that, Kinetic? What is that? Kinetic. I'll be damned. Momentum for oh wait, hold on. This is his energy drink, isn't it? Give me a mod over there, please. Green side, thank you. Yeah, Kinetic. Anyone told you happy to see you today? You know what? As a matter of fact, someone did. Nice try. Someone did. Yep. Yep, they did. They did indeed. You'll never guess who it was either. Average liquid death drinker myself. Yo! Hey, that's what we got, baby! Hold up. Yeah! Wait. Liquid death in the cup. The cup with ice. I got Dr. Death in here, baby. Trying to use my own fucking joke against me. But you know what, Ace? You know what, Ace? I'm happy to see you. Kinetic. Okay. No, eat a dick. Eat a dick, Earthwarp. Eat a fat fucking dick. Eat a fat, humongous chode. No, don't you fucking dare. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. New offering? Okay. Okay, I'm glad you didn't go where I thought you were going with that. Anyway, is this, who owns it? I have a feeling with the momentum bit being in there. Oh, never mind. Ah! Co-owner, Dr. Disrespect. That's why it's in there. It's not a brand deal. He's pushing his shit. Got it. Anyway, the big thing here, the big takeaway here is he's implying that Highguard inviting Dr. Disrespect into his little thing. So this bro, Dr. Disrespect was not invited to an early access event. I know because I was there. And I promise you, everyone would have noticed that pedo a mile away. Aha. What was the OP's tweet? Well, either way. So this dude immediately calls it out. And then this fucking guy comes out of left fucking field. Hey there, I'm Jin, the creator manager for Highguard Wildlight, and I can confirm that Dr. Disrespect was not invited to any Highgarden event. Ooh, brother got fucking caught. He got busted. Yeah, just a little busted. Just a little thing. Thanks so much. You removed your tweet. Yeah, so there's a little initial context in there. This guy was the OP, and he had said something about no one really knows if he was there or not, and he removed the tweet and doing all things. And then bro decides it's a great idea to come in here. Why would you lie like this, Chin, she, her? Ah, yeah. Okay, got it. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Who is this? Out of curiosity. These are mine, creators, Playguard. Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Don't you have a minor to go groom somewhere? No way, bro. That's wild. Oh. That's wild, bro. Absolute cinema. Industry is at rock bottom and it goes back up. Yeah, okay. Then a real doctor. Okay. This is a real doctor. I mean, to be fair, that's a good dad joke. Yeah, okay, dude. The pedophile is speaking. Now, to be completely fair, I do not believe that he is a pedophile. ... But until he releases the messages, guess what's gonna go around the fucking internet, and guess who is not gonna say a fucking thing in defense? Yeah, literally anybody. Anyway, so that's the doc drama. The doc drama. Dude's trying to remain somewhat relevant. We're gonna get into the main event because I'm an hour fucking late and I had to zoom over the tops of that shit. You guys got the gist. Anyway, main event. This is ScottyKFitness, all right? And I'm actually going to pause the music real quick. This is ScottyKFitness, right? He is a 31-year-old individual Instagram star. And when we say star, we mean this dude on November 18th was the 7th largest creator on Instagram. 7th largest creator on Instagram. Remember that. Remember that, all right? So over here, in case you don't know who he is, right? In case you don't know who he is, let me pull up a little something here so you guys have a little context on who this guy is. All right, so here's video 1. Is that playing through my headset?
Sometimes you need to eat an entire cucumber. Pay attention. What do you mean? That's average.
This is the content that like you think of. It comes across your fucking. How's it going, Thunder? Hey, hey, Thunder, while you're here, can I get? Yep, there you go. Appreciate it. And also, check, please. This is the kind of content that comes across your Instagram feed. Nothing else really ever comes across. It's these kind of videos, all right?
Fuck! Wash your vegetables.
And I'm sure that you guys have seen these before, right?
Sense. I got it.
He's the, hey, guys, let's make this food for lifting for your gains, and it's going to be super good for you. And he does the goofy things. The goofy things right here. Like, you guys saw it for a second? Right there. Like just out of nowhere, he does like a split second, just fucking splits. It's goofy. It's kind of like, ooh, but it's goofy, and that's the point. And that's what makes it funny, right?
I got it. 251.5 grams of cucumber.
By the way, I would like to say that if you are taking your lifting gains that seriously, you should probably put your mind to something else because it's really not that fucking deep.
Fuck in the bowl, I think. Forgot the fucking peanut butter.
He does that all the time too. He's like, I forgot the fucking whatever, and it's great. Like if he stuck to this content, it'd be fucking solid. Love this shit. It's funny because it throws you off. Exactly.
Of a nut butter in the bowl.
It's just out of the blue, like, whoa.
15 grams of chili oil in the bowl. Splat.
It's so, like, out of left field, and you're just like, bro, that's kind of hilarious. I'm going to turn my music back on because I do not like the deadness in here. I will turn it down, though. There we go. It's just a pause moment where you're just like, huh? Yeah, you double take it. By the way, I did forget to do a thing, so let me come right here. I do not want to be stealing other people's content. I'm not really stealing it, but have a good night. Have you lurked as you go to bed? I appreciate you, Salt. We'll catch you later, dude. Let me pull up ScottyKFitness. All right, I am just going to straight up give you guys here. If you want to look into this shit, do your thing. All right. Let me come over here. I need to pull this window up real quick. Nope, wrong window. I need that window. All right, guys. Hey, can I get a mod to pin this, please, for the time being while we're watching Scotty's content? All right. Pin that. And also, I'm going to need it pinned on the other two. Right there. And right I mean, I imagine the other ones don't necessarily need to be pinned. But hey, this is the content we're directly pulling from. This is all open source shit. How's it going, Slicer Wolf? Give me a shout out for Slicer Wolf, please. This is the content that we're directly pulling from, all right? So, let me get that up as well so we can kind of keep this ball rolling.
Seriously, fuck V-Shred.
He's also the fuck V-Shred guy. I have no idea what the beef is with fucking V-Shred. But it's funny. Like, it's comical. I'm sure he has his reasons. In fact, I think I downloaded a video for it. We'll get into that a little bit later, but
value. It's not that serious.
It's not that serious, just like you're counting the macros aren't that serious either, but hey. Has a sellout?
Sesame seeds. Put the lid on. Fucking shake it. Before you eat it, clean up your mess. Here are the macros.
Yeah, like he goes into like all the macros and shit. It's like, is it really that deep, dude? But hey, this is the content it was. I appreciated it, and this is the stuff that that it would come across my feed, and I had no idea about what actually happened.
What the fuck?
Here's another kicker.
I was surprised. 9.9 out of 10.
You gotta try this sometime, by the way. All right. Here we go. This is where we're gonna like kind of pay attention here, right? This is where we're gonna pay attention a little bit. It's not that he sold out. It's not that he sold out, Earthworf. It's a lot more serious than that. Like legal ramifications, which we, streamer and chat, are going to talk about. But we'll get into that. We will get into that. Take my hand, dear viewer. Take my hand. Yep. Hey, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, dear viewer. We will get there. Yep. Fine. Don't take my hand, but follow along. I don't want to lose you in the bushes now. This is where he starts getting into that. He starts to lick my hand. No! Get out of here, Earthworf. Hey, don't be saying Ayo. He's a little bit on the special side, on a particular plane of existence. If you catch my drift. Gotta remain TOS today, which is why we're listening to fucking shit-ass AI music, because I can't play regular music. Anyway. So this is what he normally does. You guys are fucking distracting me. This is what he normally does. He'll finish a video with a little pep talk. We're like bonding. Hey, you're a good person. You need to better take care of yourself. The mental health bullshit, right?
Because you're worried of what other people might say or think. The only voices that truly matter are the ones cheering you on. As long as there's a seat in the crowd, I'll be there. I'm proud of you. Count your fucking calories.
And then he ends it like that. Like, bro, this content was golden. It was maybe a little over the top, sure, but it was still golden. It was still golden. I've got another one right here. Like,
my mom took Tylenol.
Here's like that shit.
So now I'm autistic at night. Fuck!
And then,
Making low-calorie, high-protein cheeseburgers.
all right, so, pause. And then he'd come out with jokes like that. Like, I never thought in a million years until I like actually looked that he is the way he is. Listen to this joke. A person of the stature that he revealed himself to be would never make a joke like this.
My mom took Tylenol PM. So now I'm autistic at night. Fuck! Making low-calorie, high-protein.
It's a funny joke, too. It's a funny joke.
Cheeseburgers. Pay attention. Start with 93.7 lean ground beef. Look at my fancy mustache.
Like, this shit was that. There's a reason this man has 2 million followers and he was the 7th largest creator on Instagram. It's because this content was good. It was good.
Balls.
It was better than good. It was better than good. It was great content. I fucking loved when this shit came across my algorithm.
Get a fucking skillet. You want the skillet ripping hot, so that when you add water, it does this.
Oh, that's so cool.
Lightly spray with oil. To your fan is.
Okay, real talk though, on a little bit of a side note here. How dope would it be to have one of them things? A little like spray thing, because then instead of like spilling oil all over the fucking place, because the liquid tension follows down instead of tip it into the thing. That's clutch. Anyway.
Spray with oil. Your fan is on. Fuck is the pepper burgers.
Got a camera? Word? Camera is great. Make sure your audio is spotless, though. Audio is the #1 thing. But if you have a camera, that's also very helpful.
Ash.
Some of the spray and pour function. And that's awesome! I need one! I need one. Rather, I say. Me and Mrs. need one. It's great.
Season your fucking food. I'm using a seasoning salt with my face on it.
Yeah, this dude's sponsored by Bethesda. Was sponsored by Rise. Like, this dude had all the sponsorships. Dude was fucking cooking. We'll get there.
Once you're done,
Unironically, as he fucking cooks.
Yes, it's on a paper plate. I don't want to do the dishes.
That is valid. That is so fucking valid. I will oftentimes use a paper towel. I will oftentimes just use a fucking paper towel. It's not that deep. Paper towels for fucking snacky poos in the microwave? Yeah, buddy.
Got the fucking cheese. Fat-free American cheese.
See, also did the I forgot the fucking insert thing you forgot here. He was that guy.
Yes, it's great value. It's not that serious. That's
not that serious, huh, guy?
Not real cheese.
The chemicals.
Shut up.
That's another thing. Like, the stereotypes aren't stereotyping, dude.
God damn it. That's my favorite hot sauce.
All right, guys. Very, very, very special shout out to my boy Rod. Me and Rod go back a little bit. Him and I were in the same unit a few years back, more than a few years back. If you guys are not following Rod, we don't ever happen to come across the same timeline very often. So I know a lot of you aren't following. I want you to click that heart button right now. If you're not going to click that heart button, get out. Simple as that. Follow him. Yeah, the exception to stereotypes. Like, the stereotypes were not stereotyping. I did not expect what I saw in the last 2-3 days. I did not expect it whatsoever. There were, like, hints here and there, but it was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, dude's a centrist, whatever. Did not expect it.
How do you work this thing? Get one of these fucking things. Get a potato.
Who was more dumbass, me or Rod? Me. Absolutely me. I did some fucking dumb shit, dude. I did some dumb fucking shit.
Wash your vegetables. Oh, that worked. 214 grams of potato in the air fryer. Lightly spray with oil. Seasoning. Lettuce. 20 grams. Lettuce booty.
Hey! He did the thing! He did the thing! Hold on. What is that dude's name? Well, I lost my place. Where'd it go? Shit.
Sometimes you need to
What?
eat an entire cucumber. Pay attention.
Yeah, we got that one.
What do you mean?
My mom took Tylenol.
Okay, I lost my spot. God damn it. He did the lettuce booty thing. He did the lettuce booty thing from the trash man. Duh, trash man. Hold on, let's find him. Let's find him here. Instagram. I gotta be real careful with my Instagram, not gonna lie. Instagram, duh, trash man. This fucking guy. I love this guy. Luke Hoskins. This guy's amazing. Dude is fucking hilarious, too.
The last Monday of 2025.
You don't have no lettuce.
Every year around the...
That's bullshit. Where'd your lettuce?
Ooh, where's the
There we go.
lettuce? It's right here, and it's weird. We got some
Ugh.
Vegemite. If
Gross.
you're wondering why I'm trying Vegemite, it's because a decent
Be
amount of my
careful with
followers...
this. Yeah, that's why we're being very
and.
selective with what we show. You notice that there's a bunch of tabs up here. I have everything preloaded, all right?
The lettuce.
I have everything preloaded so this
Put it
shit
on
don't
the
show.
lettuce.
Bro, I got a I got a reel sent to me today. I immediately downloaded it because that shit's probably long gone by now. But the situation in Iran The situation in Iran, I got a video of it. Full uncensored version. That shit is now mine. I've saved that shit, and it's fucking brutal. That's like some of the shit that used to be on Live Leak before they stopped, showing weird shit.
It's very interesting. You don't want to put too much on there, mate. Just a tiny bit.
Come on,
Just
come
a
on.
wallaby whisper.
Yeah.
Eatable. Monk fruit.
Do not pin this. This is just the link to the video for the context that we're doing.
I also brought this orange today.
12V, there we go. Do not
Man,
pin
my
that.
handwriting's so sticky.
Thank you.
That's what I call me Sticky Ricky.
Wait for it.
Lettuce booty.
Yeah, right there. He just did the lettuce booty thing.
Ooh, where's the
He coined that. He stole that shit. Why? The camera that you got from Amazon? Oh, cool. Yeah, so he did the lettuce booty thing.
1 tablespoon of sriracha.
All right, anyway.
Buns in the pan from
Yep, he makes it.
give it a try.
And he tries it. Like, it's good shit. It's great content. Was. Dude, that shit looks like it fucking smacks, though.
How much weight you can lift.
And then,
What kind of car you drive.
here we go into the... Yeah, was. Keyword. Now, we get into the fucking motivational shit. And he always ended it with count your calories. I didn't put that on CapCut. Oh, he put that on Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone forgot to change their editing shit. All right. Here's the shit about V-Shred.
All right, I'll be right back, but watch this stupid shit.
This is what I'd do if I had to lose 20 pounds in 30 days.
Losing 20 pounds in 30 days is not healthy. Nothing sells better than a bunch of naked people on a boat, I guess, shaking fucking supplements.
These are going to be your secret weapon for burning belly fat and building more muscle.
Oh, thank God, the secret weapon to burning belly fat and building muscle.
Common sense, bro. Common sense. Careful with that, Earthworf. You be careful. But common sense takes, and like, duh. That's the thing with V-Shred, apparently. I remember seeing those apps, those ads, but he would always be on fuck V-Shred and all that shit. Like, that's why. No, it's okay. But like, he would have videos like this, and it's like,
That's
huh.
not. You can't take a fucking pill for that. To lose fat anywhere, you have to lose fat everywhere, not just your fucking belly.
In my hands are...
Like, this shit is gold. This is how, this is why he was number 7. Number 7 on the Instagrams. That's why.
Bullshit. In your hand
Oh, Unks just said the Instagrams. Fuck you, Earthworf.
is bullshit, but go ahead.
Bundle of 2 of the most powerful, effective, and natural supplements on the market that are shown to help to optimize your hormones, help to burn more fat, help...
You hear how he's talking? He's like, hormones, belly fat. Oh my God!
to give you incredible muscle building capabilities.
His stash was pretty good. We got to give him that. Yeah. Especially when he got like the full trimmed beard in. Solid. Yeah. Sneak this there. All right. So that's the V-Shred shit. You guys got the gist. Everyone knows about the V-Shred stuff, so I'm not going to hang on it too long. And then here's just a random fucking...
Seriously, fuck V-Shred.
Yeah, just out of the blue. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Here, I think he would also do shit like this. I need to turn this up. I can't turn it up. I should have edited this to make it louder. Let me know if you can't hear it. Hey, how are you? Here's a coffee. Like, playing the father figure, that kind of shit, can't hear it. Well, good thing I can hear it, and I'm telling you what he's saying. So he said, hey, how are you? Didn't say anything, nodded. Yeah, he's cosplaying as the father figure for the parasocials within the audience. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. In fact, it's kind of touching if you remove the context of what happened. But like this shit was like that like hitching heartstring shit, right? And then he's like the situation here is you sit down, hey, here's a coffee, tell me about your day. Look at that, good smile, hey, you have a good day, kind of shit. He has a few videos like that, right? You know, oh, this dude's such a slime. All right, so is this it? Is this the first one? That's the backlash. This is the initial. Here, we'll go into the ice bit. All right. So this was dropped, I believe, a couple days ago. Isn't he technically a felon now? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. We will get into that. Stop getting fucking ahead of me. Stop fucking getting ahead of me. Crybaby compilations? No. Nobody. You are getting in right at the good time, Taco. You're getting at the good time. Hey, you're not going to be able to watch this. Watch it back on YouTube later because it'll be over there. You'll see what a fucking slime ball this guy is. This guy is a fucking trash can. All right. So here's the. I don't know if this didn't spark the backlash because this is the initial backlash. So we'll go back to August-ish, right? We'll get back to August-ish. All right. So this is an individual named CodyF622. As a matter of fact, I do believe that I saved. What is this? That's just standard Instagram, right? Yeah. No. This is CodyF622. We're going to give bro a shout out because he's been through a fucking lot. Fellas, if you have Instagram, make sure to go give bro a follow, all right? CodyF622. Go give him a follow right now. We'll be here. We will be here. There's that. All right. Do not pin that yet. Do not pin that. We're still going through fucking dude's shit. But for you here right now, you who are active, click that link, go follow, come right back. We'll still be here. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of that, all right? And into here. So, 20 hours ago, but this was like in like I want to say August. I'm not sure. I really am not sure. I tried to reach out to Cody for a comment, and his messages are fucking backlogged like a motherfucker. Got hit with an ad. Well, there's one way to fix that. So Cody F622 said, all that mustache and still uses pronouns. On that note, I wanna show you what we mean by that, all right? Let's go to Instagram, ScottyKFitness. All right? And what he means by that is in his thing, he's got him right there. Nothing necessarily wrong with that. Whatever, people do their thing. Safe space, podcast hosts, yada, 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 right? So you guys got that. That's why he comes out and says that. So this dude, let's get a nice little fucking close up here. Let me get that close up. Here we go. All that mustache still uses pronouns. Sorry if I offended you, ma'am. You also have pronouns, you fucking spoon. Should have left it at that. That's like a nice little dig back. It's fine. Here's where we get an issue. Oh, found you, Cody Fox of Indiana. Paralyzed from the chest down with failed YouTube and an obsession with four-wheelers and motocross. I wonder how you sustained a spinal cord injury. Drifting in the snow looked fun, though. Now, if you guys don't know, Scotty has a mentally handicapped brother that he has made a couple videos on that are very great videos. Very great videos. His brother is mentally handicapped and he's making fun of this. Right? Yeah, this is that's a fucked up comment. Fucked up comment in the making fun of sense. Cody Fox from Indiana. Huh. That's insane. That's a bit insane, is it not? Let me pull this individual up.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna pause here. Let me find bro's Instagram real quick. Instagram.com/ here, let's just do Instagram. Fuck, what's the dude's name again? I keep on forgetting how to spell it. Run Vus Coaching. Run Vus Coaching. Okay. Let me find it. Run Vus Coaching. So I admittedly did have to come through here, right? This is another influencer, by the way. Another fitness influencer. So I did have to redact some things to make this TOS approved, right? Thank you for the shout out for Ignite, by the way. In fact, make sure there is one if we didn't. Control V. There we go. Pin this guy, please. If I can get this individual pinned, that'd be outstanding. Control V right there. And Control V right there. Give me a pin. Thank you. All right. So this guy, a little bit to say. Is it this one? This part one? Let me make sure I have my parts right, my ducks in a row. All right, here we go.
Fucking political. That was murder. An ICU nurse who worked at the VA, who was legally carrying a firearm.
How's it going, Mom? Great to see you. Great to see you.
That was fucking holstered while he was filming.
We'll get into that original video in a second, but there's a little bit more context I want to get into because I do not... He scrubbed all these videos. All these videos are no longer available, and I have to go off of secondhand here. And I believe he gets into the initial, to the other guy, because there were two of them. There were two of them that he did that to.
Who is now being painted as a domestic terrorist because he took a gun to a protest.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, like you said, we're not getting political, and I'm not getting political. But what I don't really have a tolerance for is moral performance.
Guess what he said?
Moral. You're clearly very amped up about what you deem an excessive response to something that was not that problematic. But if that's the case, shouldn't you be...
Dude, Knight's got every single vehicle.
Consistent with that across everything? You know, shouldn't you apply your morals universally? That's typically how it works, unless you're just moral. So say somebody like said you looked like a gay guy, and then you doxed him, his job, his address, and his entire family. Would that be something that was too excessive?
Wait for it.
Because you did do that.
This is the video that is no longer available. I looked high and fucking low. I even went to the fucking slime Reddit. I even went to Reddit to find it. Maybe I didn't look too hard and it very well could be over there. But live stream fails didn't even have this shit, dude.
Is receiving homophobic comments like this one.
Okay. So he looks... Did you really have to place yourself right there, dude? So he compared him to a character... which he very much looks like. And I don't... It'll get brought up some other time. Said, hey, you look like this character who gets pounded out by the FBI agent. What, act like him too? I can't see.
And something else you may not know is that I'm a former bounty hunter. So...
Point number one, we'll get into that in a sec. Former bounty hunter. Hang on. Hang on.
Shout out to my boy Tomo. Nick, welcome to Real Life Consequences.
Drop pictures.
Your middle name is...
Giving full fucking name info. Your name is this, and this.
You were born in September. The last
date of birth.
Digits of your phone number are...
Your phone number is this.
You're a journeyman welder at your UA local...
You drive this.
Been there since February.
And you've been driving it since this.
Hey, that's some pretty good money, which probably is how you afforded that 3-bed, 2-bath house right across from...
Here's your address.
So, guys...
To this. In just Instagram. Hold on, do I have it? The seventh most popular Instagram account as of November 18. 2 million followers. I think it was close to 2.1 million followers. 2.1 million people saw this. Do I have it in here by chance? Yeah. 2,028,671. We're getting into that. So this guy made a comment of like, hey, you look like this one gay guy. Which is like, okay. And then he sourced, that's a homophobic comment. Only a fucking idiot sees that as a homophobic comment. You saying you look like the one guy, and this is what the guy is known for in this movie, like, that's not homophobic. That's just saying you look like him. The other one was pronouns in bio. That's why he doxed that guy.
Said that you look like a gay guy on TV, which is, I mean, it's true. You do look like him. And you decide to tell everybody his full name.
I'm not going to worry too much about finding the guy that he looks like. One of my videos in here somewhere has it.
His date of
Holy overreaction? Oh, it gets worse.
birth, his phone number, where he lives, where he works, and try to...
To the hood, I don't know, probably cold. I mean, this came out like a week ago. This came out like a week ago, and he's probably in that cold front. It's fucking cold. I don't know.
completely ruin
Little
his
doofus,
life.
probably.
That would seem like an excessive response to what happened. Okay.
It's because it is an excessive response.
Okay, if people are going to say you look like a... That's just going to happen, right? Well,
welcome to the internet, buddy.
We get hate comments. Oh, but what I'm not going to stand for is homophobic comments in 2026.
My boy would not survive a War Thunder server.
It's the big 2026, guys. It's the current year. So it's not even about being political. It's just about this moral...
Dude, I thought Scotty was about the fitness shit and fitness shit only. Maybe he had like some political opinions, but it seemed, at least in the algorithm, because that's every time, that's how I would get him. I'd get him through the algorithm and be like, yo, that's a great video. Like, share, move about my fucking day. That was my interactions with Scotty. And I saw this shit going on. What was I doing? What was I doing? I was doing something. I actually think that this came across my feed. I think this came across my feed, and I was like, what? How's it going, Ken?
Performative bullshit. If you want to be this fucking high and mighty moral creator that's better than everybody, maybe you shouldn't put someone's life in danger, or their job in danger, or endanger their fucking family just because they said you look like a... If you want to dox me, Scotty, you can just DM me. I'll send you my address. The point being...
That's the hardest fucking line of all time. If you want my shit to send, fine. Here's my address. He DM me.
Here. You don't get to take the moral high ground when you're a piece of shit.
Julie to talk. This is on Instagram. I have TikTok. I post there from time to time. I try to be consistent. I'm pretty bad at it. But I'm on Instagram almost daily. I'm on it almost daily. So, 2,028,000 people for Instagram alone. I don't even know what his other shit is. But on Instagram, he is the 7th largest creator. And that's what he did. So, Bounty Hunter. So I did a little digging, and I saw that he had a podcast. I was trying to find out what is your background, dude? Bounty Hunter? How did you get two people's personal identifiable information? And then I found this.
Now, before we forget, we should, Scotty. Beautiful.
Where's my volume? Here's the video, by the way.
Ooh, a little bit.
Can I get that pin, please?
Blowing out our editor's ears right now.
Hang on. We're gonna let this run while I go and find my fucking links.
I don't need you.
This is our video.
Can you calm down, Nick?
Hit the computer.
What are you
Trying to do long form? Good.
Fired. Welcome to the Hard Reset Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Batty. And of course, I have my beautiful co-host, beautiful
Scotty.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like going off and doing your thing, like it's probably something you just want to do.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hard Reset Podcast. We are...
And this was posted 3 days ago. Don't think you left? I'm not sure. Tell you what, though. Angry Cops sure had something to say about it. We'll get there in a minute. If Angry Cops is seeing that shit, you know it's a big fuck-off deal.
Live.
I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead here to about 420.
Infantry credits transferable. The most transferable credits to a degree program, cybersecurity.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
In the computer.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, can we get forward, please?
Everyone, be sure to stay tuned for the after show. Harder Reset. It's going to be over.
Next.
Bye.
Okay.
No, not bye, because now it's going to lead into the main show.
See you there.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
So I
not
went
sure
to
either,
police
but if he was with Unsub, he was part of the vet community. Little quiet. All right, I got you. He was part of that vet community, and they talk about fucking war shit and stuff. The angry cops, fucking fat electrician, and all them dudes. Habitual line crosser, those guys.
And I was much too young to be a police officer. I lacked critical thinking skills.
Oh, really? Police officer, you say?
So I went to policing, and I was much too young to be a police officer. I lacked critical thinking skills. I became a police officer at the age.
Lacked critical things, huh? How ironic! You lacked it then, you lacked it now. That's crazy. Anyway, big thing there. Police officer.
22, and I really enjoyed driving fast. And that was about it. You know what I mean? Like, I had a police chief one time tell me that your badge will get the women, but the women will get your badge. And
oh my God.
That's what we call foreshadowing.
Very old school guy.
Wow.
I loved it. He was great. But no, I left the police world. I moved down to Texas, became a bounty hunter, and
okay, so we got all that shit, right? So this is what we call the Electronic Communications Privacy Act. The Electronic Communications Privacy Act, for those who don't know, is what protects the general public from law enforcement in invading your privacy, your constitutional privacy. Especially when it comes to like electronics and shit. The Electronic Communications Privacy Act was passed in 1986 to expand and revise federal wiretapping electronic eavesdropping provisions. So down here, Fourth Amendment and electronic communications. It's supposed to. So law enforcement has a variety of different electronic databases that they can use in the instance that they get a call and someone's identified and you're trying to get a little bit more information on them. So DMV type stuff, CGIS, criminal history is what that CGIS kind of stuff would show. Who they are, where they live, where to find them, how to contact them. Because in a lot of cases, someone's making a report about something, and you need to know as much information going into a situation as humanly possible. And this stuff affords you the ability to at least get that little bit more information, right? Right? The right of the people. Oh, I can hear myself. Excuse me. Let's turn that down a little bit. The right of the people to be secured in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures. Fourth Amendment. Supreme Court made it clear where a search is undertaken by law enforcement officials to discover evidence of criminal wrongdoing, reasonableness generally requires the obtaining of a judicial warrant. So if you're going to do a background check, you need to do a fucking search on someone. You still need to get a warrant for investigative purposes, right? Fundamental purpose of the Fourth Amendment is to safeguard privacy, blah, blah, blah. You guys get it. Fourth Amendment, search and seizure. Got it. Supreme Court has never considered directly whether stored electronic communications are entitled to Fourth Amendment protections. The court has assumed, without concluding, that individuals have a reasonable expectation of privacy within stored messages. So whenever you like make text messages and stuff like that, you still have that reasonable expectation of privacy and all that jazz. But electronic communications, Fourth Amendment, that's a thing. It is there is laws for it. So then we get into 18 United States Code subsection 226 alpha. Stalking. Travels in interstate or foreign commerce or is present within the special maritime and territorial jurisdiction of the United States. So if you're in the United States with the intent to kill, injure, harass, intimidate, or place under surveillance with the intent to kill, injure, harass, or intimidate another person, places a person in reasonable fear of death or serious bodily injury to that person, an immediate family member, spouse or intimate partner, pet, service animal, emotional support, causes or attempts to cause, would be reasonably expected to cause substantial emotional distress to a person described within those clauses. What's that sound like? Doxing? Uses the mail or any interactive computer service or electronic communication service, electronic communication system of interstate commerce, the facility of interstate commerce, engage in a course of conduct that places reasonable fear of all that shit, so forth, causes attempts to cause, reasonable expectation, cause substantial emotional distress. So tell me, dear viewer, tell me this. Do you think, let me get there, Mom. Do you think that putting someone's name, address, last 4 digits of the phone number to 2.02 million followers on Instagram alone, seventh largest creator on the platform, maybe not large, 7th most popular on the platform of Instagram alone? Do you think if you're calling out this person saying, hey, this guy's a piece of shit, this guy's a bigot, do you think that that probably puts that person in a reasonable state of mind where they have emotional distress? That, kids, is what we call a fucking felony. So now we move on to 18 U.S. Code 1030, fraud and related activity in connection with computers. With having knowingly accessed a computer without authorization or exceeding authorized access, by means such contact having obtained information that has been determined by the United States government pursuant to an executive order or statute to require protection against unauthorized disclosure for a reason of national defense or foreign relations, or any restricted data. See that Electronic Communications Act. Intentionally accesses a computer without authorization. Information contained in financial record, financial institution, card issuer, contained in file consumer report, so finances, sure. Information, any department or agency of the United States, or information from any protected computer. So if he accessed a computer with protected information, PII. PII does not stand for protected information, by the way. I'm saying that PII is protected information. Intentionally without the authorization to access a non-public computer of a department or agency of the United States accesses such computer, department or agency, that is exclusively there for use of the United States government. So if you are using a database that is meant for something else, i.e. law enforcement, for personal gain knowingly, that's a felony. Knowing with the intent to defraud, access protected computer without authorization exceeds access, and by means of conduct furthers intended fraud or obtains anything of value, unless the object of fraud and thing consists only of use of computer, such of that shit. This stuff is a little less relevant. But using government resources for your personal gain. 18 United States Code 2721, prohibition on release and use of certain personal information from state motor vehicle records. A lot of these records come from the DMV. Contact information, name, date of birth, vehicle that they drive, which he mentioned. He stated, you drive this vehicle. That's a nice vehicle. So-and-so's name. Your phone number ends in these 4. Your date of birth is this day. I wonder what he was referencing. I wonder, dear viewer, what information database would he have gotten that from as an admitted previous cop? A State Department of Motor Vehicles or any officer, employee, or contractor thereof, contractor. Bounty hunters? Question mark? Doesn't matter. He's still previously law enforcement. Shall not knowingly disclose or otherwise make available to any person personal information as defined by 18 United States Code 27253. Yeah, it's fucking personal information. You got it. About an individual obtained by the department in connection with a motor vehicle except as provided in subsection B. Personal information referred in subsection A shall be disclosed for use of connection with matters of motor vehicle or driver safety and theft, motor vehicle emissions, motor vehicle product alterations. I'm seeing nothing about making a comment on Instagram. Instagram, comments. No. Wild. Online phone book to find people reasonably quick? Maybe. Let me ask you this, Earthworf. Who the fuck has a phone book in 2026? Phone books track landlines. Who has a fucking phone book? And a phone book doesn't tell you cell phone numbers. And they also don't tell you addresses usually. Not personal addresses. Shouldn't. They also don't tell you the name of an individual on Instagram. They also don't tell you the vehicle that a person drives. That's the big kicker there. Now here is where we might be able to lean into, all right, maybe he didn't do it, right? If two or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, blah, 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 free exercise and enjoyment of a right privilege secured to them under the Constitution or laws of the United States because they've expressed the same. So if he had a buddy within whatever department, that dude is just as equal. Because sure, once you leave a department, you shouldn't, keyword shouldn't, but you know the thing about should-be's. Should-be's don't make fucking honey, buddy. He should not have access to these things, but no, you don't know if he does or doesn't. But you know what he definitely does? Definitely has a friend. So I'm not 100% saying, let me clarify this. I'm not 100% saying that he used databases. I'm just saying that it is very convenient that he has the information that is shown on these databases. He may have used something else. Did he use these? If he used these, he is guilty of at least 3 different felonies. This one as well, if he had a friend. That is a fucking issue. Off stream because you got a story? Okay. So, into that ICE video I said that I'd get into. Right?
Yeah, fucking political. That was murder. An ICU nurse who worked at the VA, who was legally carrying a firearm that was fucking holstered while he was filming.
I would also like to interject real quick that the shooting of Pressy, fucking dude, shooting a dude, it looks fucking terrible. You guys should look at the side angle of the dude in the gray jacket starting to run away with a gun. And I also want you to pay attention to right as the first pop goes off. And I also want you to go look at what 6 Sauer 320s have been doing recently. I am of the mind, confidently, that 6 Sauer 320 discharged itself because they have been doing that consistently. And the only reason that the only reason that the average normie doesn't hear about it is because 6 Sauer has been actively covering it up. I think that whenever they were taking down a actively resistant SIG P320, yes, SIG P320, I think while they were trying to take into custody an actively resistant individual who they knew to be armed, they disarmed him, and within that same second, dude pivoted and took a step. The firearm went off. And you'll notice on the videos, there's one pop, a pause, and a bunch of pops. I think that the officers thought that his gun went off, and to be fair, it most likely did. But it didn't go off in his hands. Now, what happens to the officers in question in that instance? Don't know. It's not my call. I'm not the judge nor jury. I'm just saying that Sig Sauer has a very nasty reputation of their 320s negligently discharging. Don't think that, bro. Lawful but awful? Maybe. I think there it can be justified. I think it can be justified. Not necessarily that it should be, but I think it can be. Seraphin, thank you for the raid. Chris, you guys, welcome to 17 Slot Division Raiders. We are currently discussing the scenario going down right now with ScottyKFitness. How's it going, fellas? I think it can be justified. I don't know that it should be justified. In their defenses, the threshold for lethal force is reasonable belief. It looks fucking terrible. It looks fucking terrible. We'll get in that one sec, Seraphin. I'm finishing off a point here. Let me finish off my thing. The threshold for lethal force is reasonable expectation to reasonable belief, rather, that you are in imminent serious bodily harm or death. If you hear a gun go off in your direct vicinity, right as you're taking into custody someone that you know to be armed, I think you can make that argument. I don't know that they should. I think it can be. And furthermore, I think Sig Sauer needs to be dug into officially without Sig Sauer doing their own little independent fucking investigation. Because the whole reason that they are fucking covering up that their 320s are bad is because they have the federal contract for all the DOD. Until recently, the DOD put a pause on that. The vast majority of law enforcement, and certainly federal law enforcement, these fucking ICE guys are carrying 320s too. I am willing to bet that his weapon went off because it was faulty, like we all know it to be, and 6 hours at least partially accountable. Anyway, into what fucking bro's getting on about.
Who is now being painted as a domestic terrorist because he took a gun to a protest.
This is like this guy goes full off the fucking side. And granted, I don't know what he sees. I don't know what communities he's involved in. But I think he definitely has gone off the deep end. And this is the first instance that I've seen of it. I think this is the first instance of it.
But all these 2A motherfuckers,
so performative, it very much is.
Years back, were screaming Kyle Rittenhouse's name from the goddamn rooftops.
The difference between Kyle Rittenhouse and this other guy is Kyle Rittenhouse actively tried to run away, and he did not open fire until he was attacked first. Physically attacked. He took a hit, and he heard gunshots. Reasonable belief of imminent serious bodily harm. Yeah, he did that. There's a big difference. Also, you can make the argument that state actors versus private actors, sure. But that's not the point. Those are apples to oranges.
Oh, well, that was different. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he has a septum piercing, no.
He had a fucking rifle strapped to his chest. The man who was shot and murdered by ICE was concealed carrying a firearm that he was legally allowed to fucking have.
Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's smart. And again, he was carrying a 320. And that 320 almost certainly went off on its own. You can see the officer in gray turning and starting to run. And right as he took that first step, that's when you hear the pop. And it looked like the gun was discharging, but it's so cold and grainy that we don't know. We don't know, and the investigations will tell us later.
I am now seeing reports that it's even possible that they disarmed him by taking his...
They did disarm him. I concede that fully.
...weapon out of his holster that was at his 6 o'clock, and then they...
To be fair, it was 5 o'clock, but that doesn't matter.
Mag dumped the fucking guy. So if you were
they mag dumped after the initial shot.
Carrying a firearm, and they take that off of your person and then utilize that as a justification to put rounds in your fucking back.
You're absolutely justified to put rounds into a subject's back if they are armed and their gun goes off. Now, the number one part is they have to have the gun, which he didn't, but they didn't know that.
While you were laying face down on the pavement, that it was never about...
I don't necessarily like the argument of him being face down because subjects can definitely shoot at you while on the ground. It's not hard.
Following the law. The Second Amendment doesn't matter anymore.
Yes, it does. He's legally obligated, like I said. He's legally allowed to carry the firearm. Doesn't make it smart. And when the round goes off, don't be surprised.
And you're fucked. So where's all the don't tread on me, two-way, gun-toting, boot-licking fucktards? Or is it just when it's not on your fucking side? So I'm
That's ironic.
done playing the middle ground. I'm done making first aid videos that just might help.
But see, Scotty, this is your issue, all right? You being apolitical and making content like we just saw earlier about how to count your macros, what different recipes you can make to spice up the different things that you have instead of having the same fucking chicken breast and rice every single day. Bad communication, yes. But I'll get to that in a second. But your content was based around fitness and fitness influencing. Coming here and making a video about ICE is probably not the best move. But we're not here about that.
That can be seen by both sides. So fuck it. Fuck Trump.
If anyone loves anyone in the government, Mom, if anyone loves anyone in the government, they're fucking stupid. Same applies to the fucking media. And I have a little saying about the media that I say relatively frequently. I don't know if I've ever said it on stream. If the media is speaking to you, they are lying. If they are not lying, congratulations, dear viewer. You just believed a lie.
Fuck ICE. We are not mad enough.
So that's that video that we finally have the context on, right? Let's go into here. So I was digging through his page a little bit, and I found this. I'm not sure what this is in context to, but I find it very convenient.
I had some friends reach out to me and tell me that I haven't been a great friend lately.
You know what I forgot to do, by the way? I totally forgot that I need to drop his thing again. Instagram, ScottyKFitness. Give me one sec. Let me find his page. We're going to drop that so you guys can go find these yourself in the instance you so wish. We'll close that out. Let me open over here. Excuse me. I'll let the video play while I do this. Can I get this pinned, by the way?
I think they're right. I get so caught up in doing the next thing, the next trip, or the next charity event, the next business venture, and I'm stuck trying to make everything work, which leads me to compartmentalize my friends and my family, and to put them
there we go
here instead of here. And it feels like I might be focused on the wrong things because I'm hurting people just to be successful. And the unfortunate side of all of it is that that actually works. Chase.
I do not know the exact date when this was posted. I think this was posted maybe a couple months ago. I'm showing you guys this because it's very ironic considering what happened in the last week.
The next big thing when you have the support that I have is possible.
Dude, yes. Bro was on top of the fucking world. He was on top of the fucking world. Number 7 on Instagram. I don't even know what fucking TikTok or YouTube looks like. I guarantee they're fucking up there. But bro had it, and he threw it away because he wanted to play tribalist fucking politics.
But it's always to somebody's detriment. Sometimes my friends, and sometimes myself. When somebody tells you that you've hurt their feelings, it's not your job to tell them that they're wrong. It's your job to understand your place in it all.
That's crazy.
And the best apology is changed behavior. I love you guys.
Huh. Bit ironic. Bit ironic indeed. So we got part 1. Here's part 2.
All right, guys, we have an update on the king of moral. Scotty, you kind of champion yourself as this moral authority, as the progenitor of good faith. You are a good person. You look out for the little guy. You look out for disabled people. This is a safe space. Everybody matters. Mental health matters. And, you know, that's all good and well. If that's who you are, I think that that would make you a good person. Except it's performative with you, and that you don't care about any of that stuff as soon as someone hurts your feelings. Because you just can't help yourself, can you? This guy here said, all that mustache and still uses pronouns.
Pin that, please.
That's a pretty fucking standard insult. If you have pronouns in your bio, someone's going to make fun of you for it. So you decided to not only dox him and tell everybody where he lives, which seems to be your favorite thing to do because you're a piece of shit, but if you read down here, you also made fun of him for being paralyzed. That's wildly fucked up.
It's more than wildly fucked up. And we did look at this earlier. This is him making fun of a individual who is paralyzed from the chest down.
Your brother is disabled, and you get highly offended when people say the word retarded, but you don't draw the line there.
It's almost like there's no standard except having no standard.
Right?
Tribalism is a hell of a drug, gents. It is a hell of a fucking drug.
You champion your brother around. You drag him around in your videos, showing everybody how much you care about disabled people. Look at me. I take care of my brother, even though you're...
And the videos with his brother are fucking phenomenal. Thanks for the lurk, Thunder.
Letting him live off of fucking government assistance, you fucking scumbag. But then you turn around and just make fun of people that are differently disabled. You're going to make fun of this Cody gentleman because he's...
Look, bro, I may be older than you, but I'm not that fucking old.
Paralyzed? Just because he said you have pronouns in your bio? You're a fucking fake positive moral. You're a...
And that, at the end of the day, is what it really boils down to.
Bad person, and you should honestly lose your fucking sponsorship deals for this. You should honestly lose...
That's what we call foreshadowing.
Lose followers for this. You should honestly feel like a fucking piece of shit because you are...
I am also going to be one to say that this is not big enough. This is not... You guys saw over there that his count... I don't have it up anymore. You saw his count had increased by like 200,000 or some fucking shit like that. This is not big enough. And seeing a lot of the reactions in the chat right now, the fact that you guys didn't know about this is telling. It is not big enough.
I'm not going to let you just fucking run around and pretend to be this fucking progenitor of moral truth when as soon as somebody fucking insults your existence, you decide to dox them and then make fun of them for being fucking paralyzed. Fuck you.
Of all the languages Run could have fucking used, my boy decided to speak facts. So, recently, around September, there was something very special that happened in our boy Scotty's life. And more power to him, of course. But I'm seeing a lot. We'll get into iDubbbz later. But I'm seeing a lot of similarities here. Top of the world, top of the game, Instagram number fucking 7. iDubbbz, 7 million fucking followers on fucking YouTube. And as soon as something happens, as soon as a certain something happens, we become very, very politically oriented in ways that normally we aren't. And I wonder what that could be. No idea. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, totally unrelated picture. Totally unrelated picture. So here is our foreshadowing. This is Rise. Rise had a sponsorship with Scotty, right? And I wonder if I could probably find it. Let's take a look. Rise Scotty Fitness products. wonder. Yeah, so he had his own fucking product line through Rise. His own protein, his own fucking pre-workout, all that jazz, coffee cake. Yeah. Rise full-on sponsored him, gave him his own fucking shit and all the things. Anytime someone touts themselves as a moral authority, you stop listening to them, as you should. As you should. If someone's telling you what to think, you should immediately be like, eh. Now, if they're giving you the information, and then this is my opinion, that's something you should probably listen to. Effective immediately, Rise is no longer affiliated with or represented by the individual involved in recent controversy. We are aware of the comments made by this prior affiliate that were hurtful and inappropriate toward individuals with physical and mental disabilities. Those views do not reflect our company's values, and we do not support or condone language or behavior that is discriminatory, harmful, dismissive, blah, blah, blah. All this mumbo-jumbo to say we dropped them. And here is it. Found you, Cody Fox of Indiana, paralyzed from the chest down, failed YouTuber with the exception of four-wheelers, and wonder how you got that thing. They dropped him. Is this part 3? I think this is time for part 3.
ScottyKFitness Chronicles, round 3. By the way, Scotty, this one is just a pro tip for you. If you want people to stop calling you gay, you really need to stop doing shit like this.
I kind of disagree with this, honestly. I think this is very comical and fucking hilarious. This is just two dudes being bros, two fucking brovets doing brovet things. I disagree with that. But given the context, sure.
All right, anyway, let's get to the main point here. Earlier today, somebody decided to...
So after doxing 2 different people, an individual went into Scotty's Discord, which is now paused from entering. I tried. Paused from entering. And doxed him in return. Brother, if that's not fucking instant karma, I don't know what the fuck is.
Dude, dox ScottyKFitness in his own Discord server.
I do this shit for the love of the game, brother!
Now, just because I'm not a piece of shit, I have redacted the information that the person posted in his server, but I promise you, it is definitely his address. It's definitely his name. And
based? Based? Yeah.
If you wanted to. Now you might be thinking.
Now, that being said, I do not condone going through and harassing any of that shit, and I definitely don't condone doxing people who have doxed you and doxed you first. But if something comes to you and you fully deserve it, I'm not going to shed no tear.
Why would anyone care, right? This is kind of what comes to you when you do it to somebody else. Because in a true hypocritical fashion, the doxing post was deleted. The person was banned.
I wouldn't say it's hypocritical per se. The mods don't necessarily have a say in what Scotty does. But it is interesting that those are Scotty's Discord rules.
And doxing is actually against the rules in his server.
It's also a federal offense.
So this user here said, hey, someone just doxed Scotty.
Especially like we mentioned before, dear viewer, if he ended up using government resources, which he more than likely did.
Scotty, what the hell? And then asked, is doxing against the rules? In which the mod, Maddie...
You spelled Maddie wrong in your things, dude.
Replied, obviously. And then Genetic Mutant said, that's interesting. So can you only dox people if you're Scotty? And then Genetic Mutant was instantly banned, and I know that because it's actually me.
What a fucking animal, dude. What an animal. So he possibly committed a felony? He committed at least one. I suspect that he committed 4.
Watch this shit like a hawk, Scotty. I watch it like a hawk. I'm absolutely everywhere, buddy. So why is it, Scotty?
It is also not my place to say whether or not he is. I just suspect it. An investigation, I'm sure, is being opened, which is why he's scrubbing all that shit, which also turns into another, I guess that's more civil. Deleting evidence. Maybe. I think that's more civil side. But anyway. Oh, and by the way, I want you guys to know this for sure, okay? Penguin Zero take on the whole ice thing? No, and I don't care to. I really don't care for people's opinions when they do not have any background in law enforcement. And you should not care about my opinions either. Anyway, where the fuck was I going? Thanks, Earthwolf. You lost my train of fucking thought. Right. I'm sure an investigation is being opened, or at least being looked into. Fuck you. Fuck me, no, fuck you! Eat a bag of dicks, Earthwolf. Yeah, there's a very high probability that there's at least one felony, possibly 4.
You have your own personal Gestapo that monitors your internet space to make sure that your information...
I think using the word Gestapo is a little excessive, but the point isn't that.
...isn't released to the public, but you are more than happy to release somebody's information to the public after they call you or make fun of you for using pronouns in your bio.
2 different people.
Right? Why do you get a Maddie?
Gets the point across? It absolutely does. That's why I'm not shedding no tear. That doesn't mean that you, person watching this either right now or afterwards, should be doing that.
Maddie the Grogu, something or another, which is just super fucking millennial and gay, to completely police your server to make sure your information just never gets out there. Your information's locked up tight. We've got it sealed up. Everybody...
Obviously, it's not sealed that tight, buddy.
else information, though, that's free game. You can just dole that out to your 2 million followers. Now, keep in mind, nobody has the pull to do to you what you do to them. Nobody has the pull to send your information to 2 million people.
2,028,000.
So they try and do it in your Discord and are immediately stomped out. Do you see how this is a problem? That doxing is against the rules in your own server?
And federal law.
But you're more than happy to do it to somebody on your page with 2 million people where you tell everybody his full name, his birthday, his address, his place of work, the name of his family members. Do you not understand how hypocritical this is? And then to add to it, you just fucking try and play this liberal fucking progenitor of moral truth.
To be fair, for ScottyKFitness, to be fair, he only recently started doing that trash. Only recently.
When underneath, everybody knows you're a fucking scumbag.
Only recently as he started going way off the fucking deep end, and that's why there's such a backlash. Part 4. Let me make sure I got everything. I got all the things. Okay, before I get into part 4, this was posted in the past couple days.
I owe you all an apology.
I'm gonna let this play all the way through. I don't like letting something 1 minute and 53 seconds go all the way through on its own. I really want to interject at places like I'm doing right now. That way privately. Sure, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it is when you start telling 2 million people, hey, be an asshole, or hey, you have to think this way. There's a very fine line between your professional streaming content creation and politics. Very fine line. The biggest thing that people come to these content creation spaces is to get away from that shit. Involving yourself into it is typically a no-go. Anyway, I'm going to let this play, and we're going to discuss it. Hey, we do not have Scotty's up yet. Right now. ScottyKFitness Instagram. Let me get his thing. You can go. Oh, wrong one. Refresh. Control C. All right. So you guys can go and watch this yourself. Draw your own opinion. We're obviously going to watch the whole thing unimpeded, but like I said, just so you guys have that reference, there you go. Pin that, please, and thank you. Here we go. I'm going to let it play alone.
Now, I have been lying to myself.
I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't, but I'm doing it. This is very reminiscent. No, I do not. This is very reminiscent of that previous apology that we watched, what, an hour ago? Very reminiscent.
Saying things like, I'm a good person. I've done a lot of good for the world. It's all bullshit, deflection.
I'm sorry, I'm doing it again. He did do a lot of good for the world. He was. He was until he got politically oriented and started fucking doxing people. Okay.
To keep me from taking responsibility for my own actions. I've built this entire platform on inclusivity and kindness. And I lost sight of that in my own ego. I lashed out.
AI sloth sloth like monkey nuts. No, sloths ain't into that monkey nut business. They're more about munching on leaves and taking it slow. Keep it
Okay.
slow, you know?
Thank you, AI Sloth, for making that quick. Stop using the AI while I'm trying to do something, please, and thank you.
At people.
How does he eat? He eats really delicious fucking meals and he posts it on Instagram. That was his fucking content. That was his fucking content, but it turned into this shit.
I responded to hatred with hatred. I apologize for not being of character. The character that I promised you I all had. I hope that I hope that you can accept that. And if not, I understand. If you don't want to support me anymore, I understand. I hope that one day I can regain your trust soon. But for right now, I have to focus on the safety of my family. So I'll be back. I'll see you guys soon. I'm sorry, and I love you all.
Does anyone have any particular things that you noticed were omitted? Anyone at all? Ding, 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 ding. He has not yet apologized properly to the people that he doxed. Wow. Wow. You are the winner. You, sir, dear viewer, are the winner. We just gave a 1 minute and 51 second apology, and we didn't even mention anything that we did. You know what we did do? We said, hey, audience, I'm sorry I did a thing. You don't know what the thing is. Most of you don't know what the thing is. But hey, sorry I did something. If he apologizes, maybe admitting fault, it's cut and dry. It's cut and dry fault, of course. Part of owning up is expressing a fault, I guess. Expressing a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's expressing that you have a regret for the thing that you did. That is part of taking accountability, and that it also plays in that court thing that you're talking about. It also plays into that whenever it comes to inevitable, assuming, sentencing. If you are expressing, hey, I know I did a thing, I fucked up, like I won't do it again, my bad. That plays a lot better than the, oh, well, he did this, and this is my response, and I don't feel bad about it. You tell me which one a judge is going to take better. Public opinion is definitely not on the side on this one, and I will show you guys that in a second. Did not mention anything that he did not mention the people that he affected, and then he finished it off with, I need to protect my family. Huh, kind of like these other two guys need to protect their families, right? It's oddly ironic. So, once again, another shit fucking apology that didn't mean anything. That's why if you're speeding, you see a cop get behind you on the shoulder, they even get lights on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
For days now, I have been lying to myself.
Can we skip to the meat and potatoes?
And I lost sight of that. Hatred with hatred. I hope that I hope that one.
Shove it up your fucking ass. You lying fucking scummy piece of fucking shit. You don't fucking feel bad at all. You don't feel bad because you fucking hurt people. You feel bad because you got caught. And you want to know how I...
Not only because you got caught, because you wouldn't be getting an apology for being caught. You're sorry because of the backlash. Because you lost some sponsors. You're getting hit in your fucking wallet, and you got counterdoxed.
I know that because you're apologizing for your lack of character. How about you apologize to the people that you hurt?
Crazy fucking concept.
How about you apologize to Cody? How about you apologize to the guy whose fucking children you doxed on your account with 2 million followers?
Side comment. I really, really hate whenever creators with glasses are recording themselves on their phone because I can see their phone and their glasses, and I'm seeing 3 of this guy right now. Really annoys me. But that's beside the point.
Wouldn't it make more sense to apologize to the people that you actually wronged instead of just trying to apologize to your fans so that you can save face? Oh, I hope that my fans don't leave me. If you guys don't want to support me anymore, I understand. Stop trying to play this fucking sorry for me, woe is me bullshit with your fucking crocodile tears. Nobody's fucking buying that shit. And we know that it's just sympathy for me, woe is me, because
that's how we feel when we watch you.
You have to add in, oh, my family's not safe. I need to look out to protect my family. How do you think the people you doxed feel? Even if this is true, what you're saying is true about people showing up at your house, which who knows? Who knows? I mean, you've lied about everything else.
The difference is I'm not always up on this screen. You're not always looking. You're paying attention to the fuck off game. Eat a bag of dicks. But you're totally right.
How do you think the people feel who 2 million people now know where they live and don't like them because you told them not to? So you're going to get on here and fake cry asking for sympathy because you're going through the exact same thing that you put these people through, and you didn't even
apologizing for lack of character but not saying what you did is like shooting someone and apologizing to the crowd. Bro, that's exactly what it is. Hey, guys, I'm sorry I shot this guy. Not even that. Just like saying sorry to the crowd. That's it. Bang. Hey, he's dead. Sorry. That's basically what this feels like.
Fucking apologize to them. You're on here crying because your family's in danger, and you decided that you needed to apologize to your fans for a lack of integrity instead of apologizing to the people that you actually hurt. All you had to do was get on here and apologize to 2 people.
Literally all he had to do. But he couldn't fucking even do that. You know what this reminds me of? Hold on. This is a wild sidebar. Hang on. How do you spell ukulele? What the fuck was her name? This one. It reminds me of this fucking thing. She's apologizing for soliciting minors for nudes, by the way.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true.
What she should really be apologizing for is for giving Adam McIntyre a fucking platform.
Doesn't matter if it's true, though. Just as long as it's entertaining to you.
Casual jab at fucking Adam McIntyre. That dude is insufferable.
Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. Chugging down the...
Okay, that's enough. I'm not listening to that anymore. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. All right, Toodles Earthworm.
Paralyzed gentleman that you made fun of and doxed, and the other gentleman that you doxed his entire fucking life.
Supposed to do an average in English, but this is more entertaining. Good.
If you came on here and apologized to those 2 people, you could have saved face. But you couldn't even fucking do that. You narcissistic, self-serving prick.
What a line! What a line that one is. All right. Hey, what else do we got? So, we're going to move into the fun stuff. All right, so let me close out of that nice little bit. Which one is this? Delete the other post you made about ice. Oh, he made another one about ice. All right, what do we got?
I wasn't going to make this video. I didn't want to, but I feel compelled to speak. Yes, I'm just a fitness influencer.
I don't like how quiet that is.
Videos to a platform and an audience I often feel I do not deserve. But I genuinely believe that with this platform comes a level of responsibility. If you choose to unfollow me because of this, or send me hateful messages, that's okay. What's happening in Los Angeles?
Only person who can get away with this shit is Deadpool. All right. Oh, makes a really shitty song and apologizing for shooting said person. Yeah, that's the Deadpool
right
thing.
now.
All right, I'm catching
the mass
you guys.
ICE raids, the military presence, the simple targeting of families at churches, schools, and courtrooms.
Did he just say targeting of people at churches? That's really funny that you mentioned that, Scotty, because there's an active investigation where they're charging people with shit that hasn't been charged since the fucking Ku Klux Klan. That's new? That's newish, I guess. That's ironic.
It's not law and order, and it's not just. It is cruelty masked as policy.
I saw something about them trying to do that. I'm not sure entirely what it is or what merit falls behind it. I saw a headline, and I don't fucking listen to headlines. Military presence, and it's the National Guard. Oh.
And if you support this, I wholeheartedly believe that you are at the wrong side of this moment in history. I just left LA. I'm still on my way home.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Okay.
The city is not on fire. It is not destroyed.
Can't destroy something that was already destroyed, big dog.
What you continue to see on the media has radicalized and sensationalized the few violent among the peaceful. I have served both as a veteran and a first responder.
And a first responder. There we go. Him admitting that he's a fucking cop again.
It could have easily been me holding one of those shields. But I know the oath I took. To defend the Constitution. Not a man, nor a politician, that behaves like a monarch and a fascist when injustice becomes law.
And there we go. That's the context of what he's been doing recently as opposed to the fitness shit. What's this one? The initial post that was deleted. I knew I had it somewhere.
Was that as a content creator, I get a ton of hateful comments, and that's fine. I don't mind. What I hate is receiving homophobic comments like this one.
All right, what do you say? You look like the gay brother on Ozarks that gets pounded out by the FBI agent. And you like him too. Okay. So, what is that? Ozarks? Ozarks. Let's see how much merit there is to this one. Ozarks. Ozarks, gay brother. He does, though. You cannot say he doesn't. What? Brother. That's him. This guy's blonde. Okay, maybe he doesn't look like him because this guy's blonde and he's fucking red. But, brother, you literally look like him. What? You're mad at him for that? You doxed a guy because he said you look like that guy, and you fucking do. Holy fucking shit. All right. So let's see.
And something else you may not know is that I'm a former bounty hunter. So,
former bounty hunter, implying that he used his former bounty hunter resources to do things, to do the doxing. He also left out, by the way, he's omitting. It's not. That's the stupid part. But he's also omitting, weirdly, that he was also former law enforcement.
Shout out to my boy Tomo. Nate, welcome to Real Life Consequences. Your middle name is...
Real Life Consequences is really fucking rich, dude.
You were born in September of...
Date of birth.
The last 4 digits of your phone number are...
Phone number.
You're a journeyman welder at your UA local... You've been there since February...
Location, job,
Hey,
vehicle.
that's some pretty good money, which probably is how you afforded that 3-bed, 2-bath house off of right across from the where your HOA dues are around $264 a
And
month.
spitting out what his HOA is, too.
Now, Nate, there's more information, but I'm not going to give that out.
Not going to give that out. I'm just going to give all the PIA that matters.
What I will give you is a piece of advice. The internet is not as anonymous as you would like it to be.
And the internet is also forever, big dog. Guess what? You're going to get fucking fried. Oh, brother. Thanks for the bratty shout out.
Think twice before you act. Maybe think about how or would feel about your comments.
Damn, dropping family member names too. I wonder if that statute about stalking and cyber stalking counts for each individual person.
Or maybe. Now, I'm a big fan of the show Ozarks, but what I'm not a big fan of is homophobic rhetoric that can hurt an already marginalized community. It's 2026.
Yeah, it's 2026, and saying that they're super duper marginalized when they are easily in the greatest society that the fucking face of the planet has ever seen, the most privileged group of people. Yeah, okay, dude. So this is Angry Cops. Angry Cop says, watching this from the sidelines has been insane. Started on X, then Insta, then on the TikTok. I haven't checked his Facebook or the new podcast he's on. I'm betting the comments are turned off. Are the comments turned off? I know he's been scrubbing comments, but that's neither here nor there. I think I actually had that link pulled up over here. Let me find it. Because that's the one where we found out that he stated that he is a police officer. There it is. Let's open that. Thank you.
About it. You know what I mean? Like
comments.
I had a police chief one time tell me that your badge will get the women, but the women will get your badge. And
oh my God.
You can still make comments. So, Angry Cops, comments are still active. Not telling you guys to go into the comments or anything. Do not fucking do that. I'm just checking on behalf of Angry Cops that the comments are still active, which they are. All right. Now, this is where we get into some fucking good stuff. So, I was doing a little digging, trying to find the video that we just watched. Because it was obviously scrubbed by the time I found out about this. So, I was trying to get context before I started, forming an opinion. And I found this. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is that about? This dude, what is that, the mitochondria? Powerhouse of the cell. The people whom try to say internet isn't private, then go after people who don't care about their privacy? Maybe. He got away with raping a lady and also used law enforcement databases to dox individuals. We already established this one. But what's this one about? So I did a little digging in that as well. I found this dude again. Ask Scotty. He's a bounty hunter, not a cop anymore. Oh, hold on. Yeah, same as me. Regret calling on other posts. Yeah, got it. Because now your shit takes you on the algorithm. Oh, never mind. Not mine. Not related. Didn't even know he was prior law enforcement. He stated that multiple times. What did he do to fuck up? Didn't make it out of field training officer before field training officer. FTO, if I'm not mistaken, means field training officer. Yeah, that's FTO. That you are superior enough to start training people below you. Oh, I see what we're talking about. Okay. So, he didn't make it out of his first FTO before he had a rape complaint against him. Now, I'm also going to preface really fucking fast. I do not have anything to back this. I am showing you guys the information as I found it. So then I came and found this guy, Mr. Faceless. This dude is a guy who does a lot of these like cybersecurity type shit. He's in like that pool of dudes. So here we go. This is where I started getting merit, and this is why I'm including it. While ScottyKFitness is turtling, we are waiting on FOIA requests to come back. FOIA requests, you say? What are we finding in FOIA? Trying to get evidence of these sexual assault allegations. Which means, guess what, baby? We are going to be fucking talking about this one later as soon as that shit comes out. Trying to suggest that the fake nice guy, pencil neck, blah, 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 sexual assault allegations. What are we at? Lord's work. I am sick of listening to fucking dead air, so I'm going to turn this on again. All right, nice and quiet. Outstanding. Divorcee married his new wife, said who he said was a lesbian looking for a workout partner. Somehow she has 3 kids. Oh, wild. Almost like that fits into a thing that I believe that I'm not going to talk about right now. All right, Real Bearded. I need to watch a couple of his videos. But before I do that, let me go ahead and copy that real quick. Let's drop it into our things. I don't want you guys missing out on some of this. Maybe reinstall TikTok. He's not going to be putting anything on TikTok. Like I said, where you're really going to find this shit is over on Instagram. And right there is a great place to start. There you go. Control V. I love how I activated the music only to subsequently turn it right back off now that we're going to go look for these things. Let's see what this one is.
What I will give you is a piece of advice.
Okay, we know that, Jazz.
Is not as anonymous as you would like it to be.
And you seem to have forgotten that the internet's forever. So Cody makes an
I said that!
Observation that you rock a dick duster and pronouns.
Yeah.
And you mock him for being, I don't know if he's paraplegic, quadriplegic, doesn't matter. You mock the disabled like that because he made an observation that you found offensive? Boy, I would hate to see what you do to somebody that really says something you don't like. But I digress.
As a content
you know what? He makes a great point. I would love to see that kind of shit too.
creator, I get a ton of hateful comments, and that's fine. I don't mind. What I hate is receiving homophobic comments like this one.
Yeah, all right, so this is the whole doxing.
Is the homophobic comment in room with us now? I mean, he's kind of got a point.
Side by side. There it is. They even got the same fucking nose, dude.
But this is where you
And they wear the fucking weird-ass hats.
draw the line. You probably moan when you wipe.
And something else you may not know is that I'm a former bounty hunter. So, shout out to my boy Tomo.
Uh-oh! Someone's dry snitching. I don't know anything about this man. I can only presume this is the guy he got all this information from.
I never thought of that either.
That he's about to illegally disclose. From
Tomo. We're going to go a little bit off the rail here. We're going to see if we can find this guy. Tomo. Looks like I'll be doing that later.
From here on out, the video's been heavily redacted, and you'll see why.
Okay, so we saw that. Whoa, that's a wild shut-off time. Tomo did this to another creator? Who is he? Tomo was just a creator who did the same to a guy who called him the N-word? All right. I mean, I'll take that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but I mean, if you can drop me like a thing. Thank you for the tab, Silence. Can I get a shout out for Silence? If I could get like in the mod chat, I can get in the mod chat a link for that guy, and I can go look into him a little bit later. He got a hold of his command and got him removed from the Navy. Really? There's not that much context. Tomo doxes another. Tomo doxed another? Tom Homan. Tomo. Contact Navy. There's got to be something. You sure it was Navy? No, I'm not doing that. I was about to... You're probably going to hear it again, dude. Not gonna lie, you're probably going to hear it again.
Tea and Crumpets took a shot at the Stars and Stripes. My turn.
Yeah, no.
What are you doing, Goofy?
Here we go. This is a good one.
This morning we have an update of sorts from somebody.
No, that wasn't join the Navy. That was contact Navy commands. I'm not trying to talk to fucking Navy commands, dude.
Or about somebody, but not the one that we're waiting on. I'm still waiting on.
How do I... Maybe? Because I am not 100%... You know what? Let's do this. Let me do this real quick, because I'm not 100% sure what's in these comments.
What are you doing, Goofy? This morning we have...
Real beard. Insane. Lost all respect for him. Even bigger fan of Rise. Okay. We are good on the comments. Let's go.
An update of sorts from somebody, or about somebody, but not the one that we're waiting on. I'm still waiting on responses to some of the questions.
I'm very curious on these questions as well.
From the submitted Freedom of Information Act request, a FOIA, about a certain someone, but...
He's talking about that FOIA that we just went over, that we'll get over in the next video. Well, the next video that I have saved. But he's talking about the FOIA regarding the sexual assault allegations.
I think until then, this will suffice.
By the way, gents, if you're not following Real Beard, go follow him. You have the link right up top. Yes, you have the link up top. Go give this man a follow, like these videos. Do all the things. You guys know what to do.
Welcome to Real Life Consequences.
Hold on, let me get my glasses.
Yeah. The Rise statement, we saw that.
A certain ScottyKFitness has been dropped by Rise, not because he federally doxed somebody with kids in their home. Nay. It's because we found...
Yeah, that is something that also kind of like somewhat rubbed me the wrong way with Rise. It's not because he likely committed felonies, potentially multiple. It's that he was making fun of a disabled guy. I mean, dropping is dropping at the end of the day, but that's your guys' reason? All right.
That he mocks the disabled while catering to his disabled brother. What a fucking hypocrite, but I digress. Effective immediately, Rise don't...
Yeah, we went over it, and I can't scrub, can I? That's a shame. All right, let me check this one, because this was the important one.
Well...
Let me make sure. Zero accountability, cool, public apology, got it. Sorry, law, yep, apologize. Cut the sponsor. All right. God fucking damn it. Gotta love Instagram. All right, you guys get to listen to this. So here we go. You can thank the commenters for seeing a blank screen.
He finally addressed it, asked for the public's forgiveness, but didn't address the two individuals he deliberately stepped on. The one he illegally doxed, violating Federal Code 18, whatever it is, for cyber stalking, and then
it wasn't 18, it was like 27, 25 or some shit.
Mocking the disabled guy who's paralyzed.
I owe you all an apology.
Apology, we know that one. He
For
doesn't
days
put the whole
now,
thing,
I
does
have
he?
been lying to myself.
I really hate the desktop app on Instagram that I can't just watch the video and I can't scrub. So we're going to listen to this stupid thing again. This time I'm going to talk over it.
I'm a good person.
You used to be.
I've done a lot of good for the world.
At least it seemed to be. You did do a lot of
It's
good for
all
the world. That's the
bullshit
crazy part.
deflection to keep me from taking responsibility for my own actions.
I'm not the brightest crown in the box, but shouldn't you be asking for forgiveness for the two people that you hurt directly, not the public?
That's exactly what he should be doing, but he didn't want to
I hope
lose
that one day I
fucking
can regain
followers.
your trust soon.
Because
But for right now, I have to
it genuinely seems, well, genuine. Until you sit and think about it for a second and recognize that, no, he's probably not sorry about the thing. You're wondering if they said it was because of the comment, but not wondering if they said it was because of that and not the speculation due to potential liability to the company? Potentially. That's why I'm not making a huge, fuss about it. But also, yeah, you're innocent until proven guilty, but dropping someone's full-fledged information is about as black and white as it fucking gets.
On the safety of my family.
Wait, what did you just say?
But
especially when you recognize that these people are operating off of PR purposes, off of PR. And from a PR standpoint, public relations, the public really, really does not like the doxing standpoint.
for right now, I have to focus on the safety of my family.
So you care about the safety of your family, but no offense, and I'm not going to try to beat a dead horse or kick a man while he's down.
Nate, welcome to real life consequences. Your middle name is. You were
Yeah, going on
born in
the
September.
the whole thing.
The last 4 digits of your phone number are. You're a journeyman welder at your UA local.
That is pretty wild that he dropped the fucking last 4 digits of his phone number. Like, brother. And you dropped the area code. If you can find someone's city, you know the area code and you know the 3 digits. The 3 digits usually correlate to a city, I've been led to believe. So if you drop the last 4 digits of his number, anyone with like any interest can find the first 6.
You've been there since February. And hey, that's some pretty good money, which
that is also assuming they didn't move and retain his number like I have.
probably is how you afforded that 3-bed, 2-bath house off of right across from the where your HOA dues are around $264 a month.
All right, we're beating a dead horse here. You guys got that whole gist. Oh, well, I'll be damned. Would we look at that? No. All right, so we've got that creator done. We've got Scotty naturally. All right, we are down to the last video and right on fucking time. So this is Faceless. This is that creator I told you to go take a look at. Let me actually find the Instagram because that's where all this is going down. Instagram. Wow, that's actually a really fucking fortunate that nothing crazy popped up. Oh, fucking Instagram never let me down, dude. Instagram, Faceless. All right, so that's where this video is posted. Creator. I might have to like look this up in the search bar. Yep, we're gonna do that. Let me go through Instagram real quick. Instagram. Let me go find our boy Faceless. Outstanding. We're gonna actually, if he dropped a video on here, I'll actually drop you guys the whole video. There we go. Control C. Now, I had to redact this because there were some not so TOS friendly things said. And with me being a 3,000 follower, 40 average viewer nobody, I would rather not fuck with Twitch because as much as they love to cover for HasanParker, I am not HasanParker and I do not make them the money that he does. So, playing it safe, I went and downloaded it. And I also took out some
Today is day number 4.
Can I get that? Hang on. Can I get that pinned? There we go. And we'll pin that till manually. All right. Here we go.
Of your timelines being absolutely bombarded with posts of a hicklib, soylennial, derpface, stupid mustache, uncle from Ozark looking ass gay guy known as ScottyKFitness.
To be fair, I wouldn't necessarily say that he's gay because he is married to a extremely obvious liberal woman. That's speculation for TOS purposes.
Or what I like to call him, Yosodomy Sam. If you were wondering why,
all right,
why this is all happening or where it all started, and since I and my group of
this guy, by the way, this guy and his whole community are the reason that we know about this right now. Because this would have gone pretty much completely under the radar if it weren't for these guys.
Loyal henchmen known as Plunder Gang are primarily responsible for all of this. Let me catch you up to speed. I didn't know who ScottyKFitness was until about a month ago. See, I am the creator of what I like to call luxury memes. And I take these luxury memes and post them to one of my many pages on the internet for all of you to enjoy. Scotty, being an influencer, took a few of my memes straight off my page.
All right. Wait, hold on.
posted them
Are
to
we super
his
loud?
page.
I think we're a little too loud at the moment. So real quick, I need to take a step off. I'm going to turn on whatever music while I step off. I will be no shit. I will be back before this song is even fucking done. I'll be right back. Like I said. Oop, oop. I don't know why I'm trying to turn the volume down when I'm literally just going to be turning this right on. All right, here we go.
And instead of tagging me or
go like that video. Mike, seriously, right now, go like that video. If you're not like that, if you don't like that video, you're weird.
giving me any sort of credit, he threw me a follow. He threw the little guy a bone. And listen, I'm used to stuff like
I'm going to
this.
mute real quick.
I'm a nobody. I'm just a in a ski mask. But that's what originally made me decide to follow Scotty and keep an eye on him. And within just a few weeks of following him, I realized that he was a total piece of shit because I witnessed him dox a guy to millions of followers just for saying that he looks like the gay uncle from Ozark. That's when I decided that me and Scotty are mortal enemies. You probably can't tell this about me, but I am an OPSEC-oriented person. And I think doxing somebody to millions of people for leaving a joke comment just so that you have an excuse to virtue signal to your libtard base and receive a bunch of...
And that's really what it was, honestly, if you think about it. It was entirely a virtue signal. And the people who virtue signal are the most insufferable twats on the fucking planet.
Yes, queens is kind of a shitty thing to do.
I say as I stream on a fucking virtue signal fucking heavy site where one of the most popular streamers on the fucking platform is the most insufferable virtue signaling fucking twat who just got banned, by the way. Who just got banned for making ice about fucking Israel. Like, what? Anyway.
Plus, if you are a pro-homosexual, anti-harming, marginalized groups idiot, you'd think that your fan...
What do you mean he got banned again? He never gets fucking banned. I think he's only been banned like maybe 3 times. How many times can you get banned? Well, hold on. Hang on. I think he... Twice, maybe 3 previous, and they were all like 24 hours too. This one's actually a week. This one's a week, yeah.
Base would get a little offended for...
But hey, when you're one of the big bankrollers, all right, you can literally sexually assault people on fucking stream, tell people to get out while you attempt to rape somebody, Nina? That the fucking female Jack Doherty. She literally did that.
Or having such a major reaction that you did towards someone comparing you to a prolific homosexual.
How's it going, Leo?
He didn't call you a like I would. He just said you look like the guy.
Which he does.
So I screenshotted that guy's name and had been trying to get a hold of him for the last month because a few days later, Scotty deleted the video and I was too stupid to save it. Flash forward to a couple of days ago and I see Scotty gaining a little bit of steam on the internet, posting a video rolling up his sleeves and condemning the sliming of a libtard in Minneapolis.
He is referring to this video, by the way. Give me one sec. He's referring to this one.
Yeah, fucking political. That was murder. an ICU nurse who worked at the VA who was legally carrying a firearm that was fucking holstered while he was.
But we already went. Oh, where was I? Damn
Today,
it! I didn't have an
tell
override.
this about me, but I am an option. Dox somebody to all of his followers. Wait a minute. So I made a in condemning.
There we go.
The sliming of a libtard in Minneapolis.
Sliming is a wild word. I'm going to add that to my vocabulary.
And I go, isn't this the guy that just doxed somebody to all of his followers? Wait a minute. So I made the post.
Wait a minute.
And I said, yeah, this guy just like
this guy doxed someone to his 2 million followers on Instagram. 2,028,000 to be fair.
doxed someone to a lot of people. Funny enough, the stars aligned, and that exact same day, I was finally able to get a hold of the guy that he.
I also tried to get a hold of the chest down paralyzed guy. I haven't heard shit. To be fair, I also only did that like barely 24 hours ago.
Docs on Facebook. The guy finally replied to me, and maybe
I was gonna be breaking down the fucking ice shooting. We were gonna go for 4 hours and talk about how you could justify the shooting. And then I saw this Scotty shit pop up. I'm like, ooh, this is better.
he saw videos of Scotty getting posted everywhere, so he decided to log in. But I told him, brother, you gotta send me the video. Please, brother. The guy fought me on it. He told me he wants me to redact everything. And I said, listen, I know that I'm just a stranger on the internet, but believe it or not, me.
By the way, we're currently enjoying Dr. Death Wish. We are not sponsored yet, question mark? Question mark? Probably never happened.
Me and a group of people known as Flunder Gang have been rooting for you. We have your back. I promise you, if there's anyone that understands discretion, it's me. Send me the video. After much discussion,
you not like your yellow blanket?
I redacted everything, sent it back for his approval, and he said, fuck it, dude. Let it rip. So I posted, and we effectively exposed Scotty K for who he truly is.
I didn't see that Drama Alert was talking about this. Delicious flavor? It really is. Yeah.
I find it crazy that someone like this can post this to their social media to millions of goy-beamed minion little retard followers, and it takes someone like me to like post.
For the record, I condemn the use of the word for TOS purposes.
It outside of that circle of trust to be like, hey, that's not cool. I don't think that was a cool thing to do. For it to blow up completely. And in us exposing Scotty, we find out that this isn't even the first time. We get sent pictures of him doing it not only to a disabled person, but mocking his disability. Mind you, this is while he is the safe space, dad I never had, left-wing, tough guy. Now, that's not very differently abled of you, is it, Scotty?
Again, yeah, TOS purposes. We're probably going to get a lot of highlight on here. He absolutely could pull off the dad I never had fucking positivity whatever if he didn't do the doxing bits, and that's like, come on, dude. That tanked his fucking career, everything, over a fucking comment.
Be the first dude to clown on a guy who's missing his legs, or somebody who fucked themselves up in a snowmobile accident, because quite frankly, that's hilarious. But I also don't pretend to be the arbiter of safe spaces, and I definitely wouldn't target that guy and backhandedly threaten to ruin his life for talking a little bit of shit on the internet. Your type of guy is always the first to say, I was radicalized by human empathy. Oh, do you want to know what I was radicalized by? Human empathy. We're not.
You know what radicalizes me? People that like to. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm currently trying. You know what? Let's do this real quick. Sorry. I'm too distracted, and I feel like I'm not giving bro enough credit here. Give me 1 sec. Let me refresh my tabs. 1 sec. Let's give him a little heart too, because fucking homies get the hearts. Send that. Nope. Wow, you listen to some heavy fucking rock there, dude. Give silence, of course. We always love our silence. House. And OPG. All right. Let me back up a little bit so I can like properly respond to this.
Target that guy and backhandedly threaten to ruin his life for talking a little bit of shit on the internet. Your type of guy.
Not even threatened to ruin his life. You fucking did by fucking doxing him.
Guy is always the first to say, I was radicalized by human
I'm radicalized by the stupidity. Yeah, kind of. I'm radicalized by people that are too incompetent to read past the fucking headline. That is what radicalizes me. Because every time the headline says one thing and the fucking article says something completely fucking different. Every fucking time, at least when it's politically charged. That's why I say, dear viewer, again, if the media is talking to you, they are fucking lying. And if they are not lying, congratulations. You just bought a lie.
Empathy. Oh, do you want to know what I was radicalized by? Human empathy. We're not stupid, Scotty. We know exactly what you were doing by posting that to your story full of crazy.
This was a story post?
Lunatic libtard fans. Now, originally, I thought that's...
And yeah, he has a point there. These people are fucking lunatics. Every single one of them. They are I can't say every single one because you got guys like me that were fans of him and had no idea what was going on. But the ones that are the watch every video as soon as it comes out, they're the terminally online. The terminally online leftists are the most radical and fucking savage. They're fucking savages.
Scotty had a change of heart.
Because they take everything not as, oh, it's a different opinion. They take everything as a personal attack. It's like whenever you attack an ant colony, you kill one ant and all of them come after you. It's that same fucking shit. It's a hive mind.
Maybe he woke up a couple days later and deleted those videos.
Sark can't change. I don't know. I wouldn't put that far. I think that he is heavily influenced by a certain person who is very close to him. And I think that person is extremely locked in on their wrong opinions, on their opinions that are based on lies. And I think that we have a little bit of an iDubbbz complex here. Picture unrelated. Picture is completely unrelated.
Because he told himself, oh, I was having a high estrogen day. Maybe I should just...
Anyone who says anything about hormones, as a man, dude, shut the fuck up.
That was too mean. Or maybe his sponsors or his podcast host.
I got a name for those people. Mom. The hyper online people that are fucking insane, I got a name for them. They're called Redditors.
Baddie told him, hey, dude, that's not a good look. You got to take that down. But that's not what happened at all. What I was told was the only reason Scotty took those down was because the guy messaged him back and basically told him his own address.
He did. Not basically told him. He fucking counterdoxed him.
Which...
I don't know if that's the only reason, though. I think that's a part of the reason. I think the real only reason is because he started losing that dough.
Prompted Scotty to immediately delete all the videos.
I could be wrong on the timeline, though.
And block him on every platform.
Which is wild because that's what he should have done in the first place.
So the only reason Scotty took those videos down anyways was not because he had a change of heart. It's because he's bitch made.
He's absolutely correct. Yes.
Oh my...
Dude, I love this guy's energy.
God, I'm fucking gonna pass out. Holy shit. I'm gonna pass out. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. This guy fucking sucks, dude.
And it's a shame because 72 hours ago, I would have been like, nah, dude, Scotty's fucking awesome. What are you talking about? And then I looked into it. And that's why I say this has attention. It doesn't have enough attention. This needs more attention, especially after that bullshit fucking apology where he said, hey, I did a thing. I'm sorry. Nah, dude. This needs to blow the fuck up.
This guy fucking sucks so bad. As of today, Scotty's main sponsor,
Bro, almost made me spit my shit out, bro.
Rise Supplements, dropped him in an extremely embarrassing way. Presented as though it was Rockstar Games announcing another delay of GTA 6. I thought that it was going to be some sort of shadow drop and they were going to like drop his name and he was going to take them out of the link in his bio. It wasn't that. It was so bad. I guess he had some sort of flavor. Someone commented on my post and
we saw that he had like a cookie, like the coffee cookie crunch or some fucking shit.
Said that his flavor was dog shit anyways, and I said, well, yeah, it was probably cum flavored.
Down.
Not only did they drop him, they have delisted his flavor on their website, which is now prompting a lot of people to support Rise Supplements. They deserve it. And I'm not a big fan of cancel culture, but if you're...
Here's my stance on cancel culture. And I'll probably eat my words one day, and if it happens, it happens. What does that taste like? Well, you should know. I'm kidding. Probably. Here's my take on cancel culture. They weaponized it. And when I say they, I mean the average Redditors. Extreme left taking everything as an insult? Yes. And Trump and his... Exactly. The extremists. The people that everyone fucking hates, but they're the loudest because they have to be the loudest in order to be fucking relevant. Anyway, my take on cancel culture is they weaponized it from what? 2012? 2014, 2015? When they started recognizing the power that social media has, they weaponized that shit to the point where in when did he buy it? 2023? Up until 2023, there was zero, zilch, zero conservative or even relatively moderate talking points of any kind because they would get immediately nuked. It's still going on in Reddit. It was going on under Jack Dorsey on Twitter. It still kind of happens on Twitch. That's why you got to be careful. It was happening under YouTube. The previous it wasn't the CEO. I think it might have been an operations officer or some shit. Whoever the fuck did the coordination, because they did that shit to the ultra conservative fucking weirdo who like makes like edgy jokes. Fucking like is his name of a soup. Steven Crowder. They did it to Steven Crowder consistently, and anyone else, but they did it. Point is, they did it consistently. The only way that you get them to stop is you either buy the fucking platform, but not everyone has $4 fucking billion, or you do it right fucking back. Mutually assured destruction. Now, for the TOS, and honestly, period, I do not condone any sort of harassment or any shit like that. But if someone does a thing, they should have their accountability.
You're gonna wield that sword like people in...
He's probably about to say that too, watch. I'm not gonna beat the pre-watch allegations. To be fair, I did pre-watch it, but I was only screening for fucking slurs and shit.
Scotty's realm of politics do. You're gonna get got, buddy. We're gonna get that get back. It's just gonna happen. Sorry. You got slimed by the best of them. Walk them down, nephew. Plunder Gang Pack Watch. And if you want to know where we are with all of this, man, I'm sorry. I was trying...
For the record, I am up in that Discord, but I will not be disclosing what's in that Discord because I don't think I have quite the rapport that I do. Which is why I, again, say, click that link that's pinned up top. Go like the video, shoot a follow. Give at least hours since he has so graciously posted it for us to consume.
I was trying to keep a straight face this whole recording of this video. Now I'm like crying, and not that type of crying that Scotty does, a grown-ass man posting videos of him fucking crying on the internet. I'm crying tears of joy.
I wonder what this dude's background is.
and laughter and whimsy because of how absolutely ridiculous this whole situation
I'm willing to bet he was like Intel or cybersecurity or some shit like that.
is. If you want to know where we are with all of this, there are a few people who have come out in the comment sections and told us a little bit of rumors.
This is where it gets good. Hold on to your butts, fellas.
With allegations. I'm not going to say what kind of allegations
I will. Sexual assault.
those are here, but there is rumors and there are allegations, and they're pretty heavy ones.
It's not a crime to say that there are allegations. Sexual assault allegations.
That Plunder Gang currently has 2 FOIA requests out, and we are going to officially get to the bottom of why a grown man would change his name to Scotty
I thought it was me wearing a mask. Nah, family. That's a good one, Mark.
and not just Scott, and have all of his friends call him Scotty anyways.
I will always be up in this side of the screen unless you see the synthwave in the background. I will always be on this side.
That's baffling to me. For a person that threatens real-life consequences in the way that you do, Scotty,
Not even threatened. Did.
you have dog shit OPSEC. It is so bad. And when I set my sights on someone like this, I
It's Thursday?
fluctuate
It's Friday.
between feelings of
Hey, Tuesdays is my Harry Potter bit. Thursdays is like my free roam shit. Tuesdays is Harry Potter, family.
happiness that I see them getting absolutely shitted on and slimed and buck broken and in shambles on the internet, to feelings of empathy and thinking, damn, you know, maybe we should stop dogpiling. Maybe we should feel.
No. There is nowhere near enough pressure, big dog. Again, not advocating for anything, but there is certainly not enough pressure for the actions that he did.
Feel bad about this guy, but with Scotty, he just makes it so goddamn
Definitely three-letter?
easy. Because most of
I can
his
see it.
career has been based upon putting little clips and videos and sloganizing, saying "fuck V-Shred." I don't know what his beef is with this guy
Yeah, the fuck V-Shred was definitely his bit.
V-Shred, but in a lot of his videos, you'll say, "Man, fuck V-Shred, fuck that guy." So most of his career has been built upon shitting on another guy. His Twitter banner even says "fuck V-Shred." So I don't really feel bad for you. Scotty just released a video crying and apologized.
We watched it. Raise your hands who needs to watch it again. Put your hands down. We already watched it.
And telling everyone that he has to do better and he's going to regain their trust, hopefully. And then abruptly transitioning to telling everyone
Mill Intel's a bit more direct than him? You think so? I think this dude's fucking direct and to the fucking point.
that he's just going to take a break because he needs to focus on his family's safety right now, which, fair enough, I understand. But he's also claiming in his Discord server that people are showing up to his house, which...
I mean, if you didn't want people to show up at your house, you probably shouldn't give the other people's houses either. Give me one sec. Excuse me.
I absolutely just don't believe. I don't buy it. And because of that, Plunder Gang is going to get to the bottom of that, and we will find...
I am very enthusiastically waiting on the results of finding whatever is found, assuming there's things to be found. Again, allegations doesn't mean they happen, but I would love to know if they did or didn't.
Now, if you have called 911 and told them that people are...
Oh, I forgot about this. Hang on. Ha-ha. Thank you, Mr. Green Mask Man. All right, this was in his Discord. This is what he said. Hold on, I gotta find a funny thing. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, give me one sec. I gotta. Oh, no. What? Let's see. Hang on. I'm not gonna lose the bit. Sure. Let's check this one. Okay, don't. Okay, yeah. I owe you all an apology. I built the platform on a space of inclusivity and kindness. And I lost sight of that as I responded to hate with hate. For that, I'm sorry, and I do love you all. My family is not safe right now. We are going to be moving as we've had a lot of people show up to our home. I'm so sorry for not being who I promised I was. By the way, these are multiple. No, never mind, just enter. I have to focus on the way forward. Please do not respond to this publicly by posting videos or replying to the comments. Yeah, fat chance of that, buddy. I love you all. At everyone. Oh, how heartfelt now that you got what you fucking dished out. What's that saying? If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the fucking kitchen. Wild, huh?
Showing up at your house prior to releasing these
3 feet away, didn't see
it's
small
kind of
things.
funny, you only release an apology video the second your sponsor drops you, and you're apologizing to the wrong people. Where's the apology to the guy you doxed?
It doesn't exist. Both of them. It doesn't exist because he's not sorry.
Or the disabled person you made fun of. No, you're only going to apologize to the people that you're manipulating with your performative bullshit. There were so many.
Yeah, that's actually the saying, Ken. If you can't handle the heat, don't destroy your career by doxing an idiot like a moron.
Parts of this situation where I was like, maybe, and I'm like, and then I see him post another thing, and I think the reason the internet has banded together behind all of this is because he's so easy to hate. We've all known this.
I mean, to be fair, until recently, he wasn't really that easy to hate. To be completely fair. You and me, normie chatters, we thought this guy was fucking excellent. And he started posting this shit, what, a month and a half, 2 months ago? No. Boils down to don't be a dick? Exactly. Fuck around, find out. Exactly.
Type of guy, this performative.
Don't reap what you can't sow? All the things. You guys are all correct.
Male, fake tough guy. I'm into guns. But I'm also into video games too.
You know what? This thought just came across my mind. You know how, you guys probably don't. We can probably get into that at a later time. I dare say mainstream, the quasi-mainstream media was trying to make HasanParker their MAGA-esque masculine leftoid. I think that they probably should have gone for this guy, because holy shit. Not this guy, Scotty.
In getting therapy?
Oh yeah, this dude does a lot of therapy maxing, and it's really fucking insufferable. But again, that's been only recently.
Wow. We've never met a guy like that, Scotty. And it's very apparent what you're doing with the whole Fallout shtick. You have no person.
To be fair, doing the Fallout thing to me just appears that he's trying to rep his Fallout sponsorship, what he still has, by the way. Bethesda still sponsors ScottyKFitness. Sure hope that changes in the future. And he has like stake in it. It's a lot like War Thunder creators. War Thunder creators in their creator codes, they get like a little stake out of it. They get like a 1% or whatever the fuck.
Personality, so you're gonna make a video game a personality. Trust me, Plunder Gang is full of autistic ass niggas who.
Oh no way! I missed it. Well, we'll see if that comes to a thing. Totally disavow that.
Love Bethesda games. Looking at you,
I genuinely thought I had everything.
Todd Howard. You could send a cease and desist to this guy, because now I'm starting to think only gay guys play Fallout. But Plunder Gang is full of these autistic guys who love video games, and not a single one of them have ever turned their whole personality into one of these video
and Soth is banned. Well, if you see me down, you know why.
Video games in the way that Scotty does. We know it's fake. We know it's bullshit. That's it for now. If you guys want to send me any other influencers or people with big followings that are exhibiting bad behavior in this way, please, for the love of God, send them my way.
As a Fallout fan, you're not gay? Probably. Yeah, probably.
And we'll see what we could do. There is way too many people to mention here, so I just want to say...
All right, he's closing out. Fellas, you guys have that video? I thought I had everything. You guys have that video? It's right there pinned. Let's see if we can find someone to drop out to. And it looks like I'm probably going to pull a Pocket here. This Pocket's doing just chatting as well, and that's what we've been doing, and I like to drop to the same thing. Gonna send you to this guy? Oh, word? Yeah, make sure to give my my thanks for the video in particular. All right, Let me double tap to see who we got on the other platforms. Let's see. We've got 2 on the green. All right, green. Appreciate you guys being here, but unfortunately, we got to cut you off. And I guarantee Red's always going to be the same way. Red, appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate everyone watching the VOD and all that trash. I'll be live again on Saturday.